Southwest Airlines.
There are actually a bunch of systemic kinks that definitely need
Sue
fixing. Everybody else is pretty much within what I would call their
Sue the
normal
bastards.
course of doing business. The cancellations.
All right, let's
are
get
relatively
this
low.
Wi-Fi off. That's going to be the first. Oh, it's off. Okay.
And
So we're all right.
for them,
I thought I was still on the goofy Wi-Fi.
They're just.
All right. Oh, I do need a cup of coffee to wake up a little bit. Ronnie, good evening to you. Happy New Year. I hope that you are well. Thank you for being my first Rosie O'Kelly, Rosie Murphy chatter here. Trog, hello. Vicky, Desert. No, I was just listening to all the woes of Southwest Airlines. Cry me a river. Let's see. Happy New Year, the 22nd day, Judy baby. Hello, Julie Army Ma. How you doing? Gonna be we had such a blowout last night and so much fun. That damn video, that damn live stream is still processing. Oh, I started to do corrective action at 10 a.m. this morning, so I don't know when in the hell that thing's going to be playable. They have to reprocess it, remove the song Jersey Twister, Crappy First at Wet and Chili. Well, look at it this way. I'm going to be right where you are, because today we had 1 day reprieve of sunshine, and I took advantage of it to go metal detecting. And then tonight we're going to be back in the soup again. So I'm a little yucked out about that too. Guys, I'll return. I want to get a cup of coffee here. Ooh, I don't know what's going on. This guy's pants are dropping. I got no idea what this guy's doing. I don't know. Happy New Year, Robert Mack. Saw you're in Thailand. Hello, Alan. Hello to you, Callie Mo. Happy New Year to you, Robert Mack, and to your lovely wife. I kept my tootsies warm. Well, wasn't that bad today. It's nice and sunny being out there doing a little metal detecting as usual. I found a couple interesting things. I'll be putting a video out on that tomorrow, and getting ready for more rain. It just looks like rain, and then deciding what I'm going to do, because I have Diane C's coming up the 12th. Tomorrow's the 2nd, so we got a 10-day period here. Happy New Year. I'm drinking booze. Hey, Bronson, how are you? It's been warm in the southeast, not complaining. Bronson, Happy New Year to you. Last night, YouTube party chats were so lit. Hey, we had a good time last night. What can I tell you? I mean, it's a huge stream. It's just a shame that we had one song that ended up has to be removed to get the thing to play. But it was a great time. Happy New Year, Kenneth. Somebody's like, "Wow, Rosie really cleans up." The holiday. You guys are so used to seeing me in sweatshirts. Yeah, it's fine, Anton. I mean, whatever. I was on other people's later too. I'm smoking my 4th bowl of sativa. Man, I would be out of my mind with that. Yeah, I'm strictly indica. And if you're coming in, can we please hit the thumbs up button here? It is very appreciated tonight. Definitely feel that. Yeah, it's going to say, I had a few beers last night, and then I looked at it today, and I'm like, wow, there's the baby. Those honkers were really out there last night, right? Last night was fun, really. Like, yeah, I was trapped in the dress of doom. I couldn't get that first one off, and then I'm like, oh, I just had to kind of take my time and just kind of work the issue there, which I did. So but I had such a good time last night. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up button if you're coming. I assume you're here. We have 50 people here so far. There should be 50 thumbs up. You always have a few fringe haters here that come and just want to find out what you're doing and everything else there. Thank God for those kind of watchers. They're always on the job. Happy New Year, Kenneth. I drank a 12-pack last night. I think I had 6 beers last night. Yeah, I think I had 6 brews last night, which was okay. I mean, I used to sit on live stream back in the day in 2015, 16, 17, 18 and do eight brews. Hooters were screaming to the moon last night. They were. So generally when I drink that much, I take a night off of drinking, but it was nice not to have to worry about work today. If you want to go hate. It's always strange to me, Alan. It's one of the idiosyncrasies of YouTube. People won't say anything, but they'll never miss a live stream that you do. Green Bay won today. That means nothing to me. I could care less about the Packers. How you doing, Renee? My whole life I could care less about the Green Bay Packers. We have a busted up Ravens team that's got to play a very hot Pittsburgh Steelers team, so that's going to be enough of a challenge, and I believe they're underway right now in Baltimore. I had a Bloody Mary this morning. Yeah, I don't ever drink alcohol before like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I just just not a morning. Yeah, I used to have a Bloody Mary once in a while when I'd hang out with the Boston Janet and we'd go out to get something to eat in the morning. It was a nice morning, wake me up. But I enjoy beer because I can always feel good when I always feel good the next day when I've had some beer. When you do the hard stuff, you just feel like you got kicked. I don't even know what the Niners did today. It was tied up with, they were coming down with 35 seconds to go. It was tied up. I don't know. How are you going to have a nail biter against the Vegas Raiders? Come on, man. I try to drink. You got to have some standards. Well, I don't enjoy alcohol in the morning. I don't need that to get my day going. I'd rather have my try taking my coffee away. Then it'll be a totally different story. Zap my coffee away in the morning, and holy, holy, holy smokes! Then we'll be then we'll be doing it up. Happy New Year, Bunky. Watching the Ravens Steelers game. Yeah, I don't think it's a night to put money on the Ravens for sure, especially if Tyler Huntley is the QB. I have no idea. I don't care. We're winding down to the end of the year here. Uh, so I don't it's going to hurt me. I enjoy, I'm glad the TCU won. I'm 71 and drink a trail. I mean, a 12 pack a day. Drink last night because I had a designated. Everyone needed it. And in case anybody needed a designated, yeah, I put beer in kind of a different class than, spirits and things like that, because a little spirits goes a long way and a lot of beer goes a short way. So it's a big ass difference between the two. No, deja vu. I'm not betting. I really am not that interested in this NFL season. I'm hoping that the 49ers do well. Hey, Mandy, and I'm assuming that they won today. I'm sure Tara had lots of fun last night. Probably, Jenna. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Hey, Lurker. 5 or 6 used to be Easter drink coffee day all day when I first got out of the service. Yeah, I enjoy. I'll have 3 or 4 cups in the morning, spaced out over a couple hours or so. I don't want to be too totally wired. So I have a lot of people giving me directions when I'm working and all that, and I don't like it. And I'm in excellent health, except that bad back. Yeah, I'm in good health too. But it was fun last night to do that up, and we had the music, and it was just a good time. So I've decided on music night that we'll be on the other Fridays and Sundays, tonight's being the exception because we were on New Year's Eve. It will be on that channel for the music night, and Fridays and Sundays. And otherwise, our other 5 days will be here. Now, where in the hell am I going to go the next 10 days? I don't know. With the rain coming in tonight, and then it's going to be goofy looking forecast for the next 10 days with rain on and off. Luckily, we dodged the heaviest part of the rain. Hey, Cindy, beautiful. It was beautiful. I went out metal detecting. Trog said, Rosie, what was your favorite part of New Year's? Seeing my big boobs in that silver dress was my favorite part of New Year's. Just saying. All right. I just had a good time, right? It was so, we didn't have to, there wasn't any trolling. It was just everybody was in a good mood. We only got one song that resulted in blockage. I was kind of keeping my fingers crossed, and probably within the next hour or so, the stream will be up from last night, because I had to put that through the YouTube system to get that song cut out, and then you have to put the stream back together and then upload it. It's a mess. So it was great to hang with people, and I'm very excited about 2023 because it's going to be a year, I think, of drama. And drama for me means life on the streets and life at ground level, and being out and getting the feel for all that, and kind of pushing the limits of personal safety and things like that. Hi, Shimei. Happy New Year too. The Lochner stream is crazy. I have no idea what the Lochner stream is. Anton, never heard of it. We're not going to get the rain that we did. Thank goodness it's starting. It is starting to flood. I don't know what the next few days bring. I don't know, but I sure enjoyed the vitamin D today of being out in the sun. Oven fried chicken tonight with a big buttery yam. Watch it, girl. I'm going to cook up some chicken with, cut it up and put it on the salad tonight, I think. because my keto light really began today. Barbara, hello, sweetie. How are you? I'm surprised all my dresses and stuff fit really well. Let's play for sensibility in our leadership. Yeah, pray for sensibility in our leadership for the new year. I don't know. I could say a lot. I've already told you guys I wanted 2023 to be a more spiritual year. For me, I think it's important to kind of figure out how things got so twisted and so screwed up. Will you be going to Slab City January 9th for the big barbecue? I will not. I just got to do Slab City on my own time. And usually that's going to coincide where there's not a big swarm of people going in, and I can actually sit down and meet some people and talk and have a good time. Having any snacks today, Bobby? I'm gobbling them up. He does agenda freeze. Yeah, I don't think anybody really cares in here, Anton, but that's cool. So I like to go down to Slabs when it's not, like a big to-do. I mean, they're at real risk of Slab City of losing some of the panache of Slab City by having big barbecues and events like that. It's really starting to transform into more of a country club environment where you have less and less people that are kind of loners, and you're building a community down there, and that's not a bad thing, right? Nah. I'm not underwater. No, I'm doing okay, Susie. It was dry and beautiful today. I was out metal detecting, honey. Had a lovely day. Happy New Year to you. Yeah, well, the storms passed to the north of us, so we didn't get near. They had a lot of flooding. They had another damn hurricane, another damn earthquake. They said was even more violent up in Humboldt County up there. So I hope everybody's okay. That was this afternoon. Yeah, it's real bad. San Francisco had flooding. Yeah, I've told you guys before. Out in Sebastopol, you can see my videos from early 2019 of tremendous flooding out there where the fancy Barlow marketplace is. The water was 3 feet deep and stuff. Look, if I've told you this is the most dangerous place to live in America, if the earthquakes don't kill you, the wildfires will kill you. And if they don't kill you, the damn floods will kill you out of here. This state has extremely violent climatological, geological, the way it's situated here. It's its own mass. It's its own little gravitational field of good weather, shitty weather, and everything else. I wish for lots of rain last night. My prayers for South Texas. We need it badly. I hope you get it. I remember teaching in theology when things that were once right become wrong and bad become it said troglodyte, and I'm not a theologian. I did go to Loyola, which is a Jesuit school. I did study theology and things as part of the requirement for graduation. And I recall that somebody always had a lot of admiration. I always remember my parents listening to Fulton J. Sheen, and he would do his nightly or weekly TV show and stuff. And he said the greatest triumph that the devil ever perpetrated was having the belief that he doesn't exist in the world. Be generally believed. And when you really think about that, the greatest triumph of the devil is having people think that he doesn't exist. And I thought to myself, well, there's some really powerful messages in that, because people say, oh, I don't see any sign of demons or bad stuff in the world. Well, guys, because the battle's over. That's the devil has won. You don't need to see anything. It's in full control. I mean, Right. They were, yeah. So I'm just saying that you don't need to see it. There's no pitched battles going on. Uh, right. That it's already done. It's a done deal. So, but that's a topic for another time. But it's it's just food for thought for 2023, and I think it's natural as you get older. You think about that. What's out there, if anything, in the next life and all that. It's a natural consequence of being alive. So, but I thought that was a brilliant thing. That the greatest triumph of the devil is having people believe he does not exist. And I thought, wow, that is absolutely positively brilliant. Hey, Happy New Year, Amanda. Yeah. So I think Amanda's going to be happy. We got TCU and Georgia be coming up for the national championship. That's going to be kind of exciting. I can't believe TCU. Maris went to school in Dayton. Oh, that's cool. I was educated in college by the Jesuits. But they weren't nearly as interesting as the world wasn't nearly as interesting as it is today. I can guarantee you that. The internet changed all that. That's okay, Anton. I don't judge somebody's value intellectually and whether they hold a piece of paper that says you did this, you wrote this paper. You did that, and you passed this test. I don't put value on that, right? Elon Musk dropped. I mean, plenty of. I don't think Bill Gates ever finished college. I don't know, right? just because you've been to college doesn't mean that you're going to accomplish great things, and just because you haven't been to college doesn't mean that you can't accomplish great things, right? Everybody has a brain. Everybody's got a head on their shoulders, right? And that's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. I think TCU's going to win too. I just think that this quarterback, Max Duggan for TCU, is just I don't even know how to explain it. This kid is just such a competitor, such a dogged, get his teeth into you and just not let go. You could be down 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. I still wouldn't pull my money. Yeah, the co-founder of McDonald's. It's not even Wall Street and some of the corporations are starting to say now, like Bank of America, you don't need to have a college degree anymore. Right? They're starting to recognize the fact that there's nothing inherently special that comes with that. That statement, Rosie, really makes you think. It does make you think, Alan, because the battle is over. If you think that you see manifestations, oh, I saw this, and it's done, man. It's a done deal. It's like the book of Genesis says in the beginning, before Noah's flood, it was a period of violence in the world, and some college, dropping the SAT and all that. So there's a lot of things. The only thing I can say is look up Fulton J. Sheen. There's a whole body of all of his great lectures and radio programs and stuff, and just a tremendous, mind-boggling thinker. It makes everybody look like a piker. Yeah, no, the boss didn't go to. He went to college for a while. I think Kent State. Right? I mean, do something with your life. This guy's just tweaking like crazy here. But that's for another night. What do you really learn and remember for years on life teaches you? Life teaches you more, right? It's not an indicator of intelligence. Hi, Tammy. Happy New Year. Exactly 100% correct. If going to college was a guaranteed gateway to success, we wouldn't have a lot of poor-ass college people. There's nothing wrong with it, but pulling coffee at Starbucks and stuff. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying, how do you measure success? Well, I say measure success by happiness. That's the main thing. Are you happy? Joni, good to see you. Happy New Year to you. So I think a lot of people are starting to come to the realization that they pay too much money for college, way too much money. Colleges are struggling now to keep enrollments up. The number of people that want to go to college is dropping rapidly now. Many institutions are beginning to be in financial trouble now because they don't have the flow of students that they had. And we had the pandemic that cut off a lot of people from overseas, and quite frankly, a lot of overseas people don't want to come to school here. Certain things like, they'll want to come to California and the hard sciences, the computer sciences, the engineering, right? Hey Mark, how are you? Happy New Year. If I was U.S. President, I'd support you, Secretary. Yeah, man, Tom, couldn't I be the Secretary of Entertainment, right? I don't want to be in education, right? But the world has a way of adjusting itself. All these people that took on these heavy student loans, and they come out now, and what are you going to do with it, right? So much of life, and we know it's chance of being in the right place at the right time. Yeah, Chef, I think it kind of overblew what's going on in California a little bit here for headlines. And Happy New Year to you and Mrs. Chef. The storm was originally supposed to track, this atmospheric river was supposed to track up over us. It actually came in a bit to the north. So we had a lot of rain. I checked the fencing out back, make sure the support wires are holding and everything. And we're doing okay. We had a 1-day reprieve today. I went out, managed to do some really nice metal detecting and absorb some vitamin D today. Because if I don't miss my guess, we're probably cloudy right now. Yeah, we're probably cloudy at this particular moment. And then we're supposed to get rain on and off and on and on. I work at my state university cleaning tours. I get free tuition and a state pension. Good. Feel lucky to be alive. Life's short. Try to be my best to be in it. I haven't seen Bird in a couple days. Sometimes he goes on he likes his me time or whatever. I haven't seen him since the day before New Year's Eve. So I know the cats are being fed. There's food being put out. Thank you, Susie. I put out some of your food last night. It was very kind of you. Common sense will get you further than college. It's also the way that you communicate people. Right? It's the way that you write. It's your ability to put a thought together. Right? How you doing, Alex? Happy New Year to you. I remember there was a commercial for some course that they wanted to sell on the radio or whatever, and the tagline at the beginning was something like, people judge you by the words you speak. And usually within the first 25 to 30 seconds of hearing somebody speak, you've pretty much decided their class, their intellectual level, their educational levels, and things like that. And that's very true. That's why I tell people reading and writing is so critical, and literacy and being widely read. You don't need to. Look at Rick Harrison it's not my favorite person in the world. Hey Naomi. But he never graduated he never went to college or anything, and yet he probably knows more about history and things, because when you have a passion for something, you just immerse yourself in it, and you'll just absorb every possible thing that's known out there, right? Grammar is very important. It is, because people judge you by the words that you speak. And we see we hear on YouTube. There's people on all levels of ability to communicate and things. And people will tend to attract the audience of their intellectual capacities or whatever, I guess. Yeah, so Happy New Year to everybody. Enjoying my first New Year coffee of the year. And it is delicious. Magenta, how are you? Good to see you. Awesome. Nice to see you, Cass. Good to see you. Happy New Year. So I did put up another video today on trans topics. Anton says the U.S. education system needs serious reform badly. What the United States educational system needs is to get shit down to a local level. Yeah, that sounds weird. Yeah, get things down to the local level. Understand what the mission to educate people. It's not to socially indoctrinate people. It's to educate people because the world is getting more competitive. They're not sitting around in Seoul, Korea, and in Beijing and Shanghai and Phnom Penh and Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, with their thumbs up their ass, worrying about social order or this or that or the other. They're sweating it out whether they're going to be able to pass their calculus, right, and pass their test of English as a foreign language and those type of things. I don't know what Finland's educational model was. I don't put any great stock in the Scandinavian countries. Truth be told, I don't think much in the way of innovation or excessive happiness comes out of Scandinavia. That's not to say that they're not beautiful places with beautiful people, but I don't know anything about the educational system, right? But we turned our educational system into a tool of indoctrination, and something I've been rebelling against in some of my videos with the foisting of trans topics and things on kids that are in kindergarten and young. I don't know, my kid doesn't have time for that stuff in the world, right? Let that be a natural consequence of getting older, and you put ideas into people's heads. Ooh. So I do hope everybody has a happy new year. And Anton, it wouldn't matter what the hell it was. It's a way better, shorter school days, great teacher pay. They get YouTube videos. Yeah, but we can't always correlate teacher pay with the product, because all I ever hear from so many school systems, and Judy's had a lot more experience with being involved in schools, I think, and things like that, is money does not buy performance. Okay. If money bought performance, it's always more and more. The whole California lottery system, the profits are the monies are directed to the educational system. The 49 or 37, 30. Yeah, I don't know. You can do a lot of things, different things. You have a lot of different. I know some people that are real way. Yeah, I think, Alan, I think it's the value of a liberal arts education. You learn a little bit about a lot of different things, and that helps you make connections in life and see things that just people that are in one topic may not want to do. Some teachers can't teach due to different reasons as well. I don't know what that means, They can't teach, or they don't want to teach, or they come into the profession because they really don't know what they really didn't think about being a teacher, but okay, I'll pick a major. I'll go into elementary education. I mean, the passion, right? It was funded for honorary after that Pac. Exactly. that hellish thing. uh, uh, Unbelievable. Henderson has a wonderful school district. It's all on the local level, right? If we accepted a classroom is for teaching and educating and not for inculcating, that's half the battle for freeing up our minds and doing better and demanding better performance. I told you when I worked when I was waiting to hear whether I got into the FBI Academy back in 1990, which I ended up getting accepted into Quantico. But by that time, by 91, by the time I had it, I was already overseas at that time. But I remember teaching at Harriet Tubman Elementary School on Harlem Avenue in downtown Baltimore. And I loved it. I loved teaching down there, but it was a real eye-opener to me when you would have the parent-teacher conferences. Some of the kids' parents would come in and stuff, and we would sit down and, I'd say, well, I had a combined 3-4 class, 3rd and 4th grade. And, maybe a mother or father would come in and I'd say, your girl's really has a lot of native intelligence and very smart, but she just doesn't seem to have any interest in working at all. She just seems to just want to sit there and fiddle and draw and do her own thing. And more than once I had a parent tell me, well, what the hell, with effort, what the F you want me to do? You're the teacher, you figure it out. I'm not the teacher. It's like, I had to find out for the first time in my life there was not the backstop of parental caring in some cases. And other cases, there was extreme caring where parents realized this is my kid's ticket out of here. And you best do a good job. And you talk about rising to the occasion. But that really was something I'd not seen in my lifetime, in my 29 years or whatever. That experience that's not my deal, it's yours. You got this kid here for 5 hours a day, you do it. You get the kid educated or whatever, right? I wasn't used to that. How you doing, Cupcake? Happy New Year to you. Thumbs up or appreciated if you're just coming in, please. Not all schools have PTSOs. I know not all schools have it. But you're acting like if they have a PTA or they have a PTSO that they're going to be successful. And nowhere can you statistically show me that that's going to happen. Okay? If truth be told, it's a dramatic drop in parenting. That's the bottom line. Pulled their kids out of public school. They didn't like what the state wanted the school to teach them. Homeschooling ever since. Well, that's a choice that people make, Naomi, and people do make that choice, right? So, but that also has its own set of issues of socialization and sometimes maladjustment into social situations when you're older, and it's also very dependent on the quality of the teaching that a parent is able to do. I placed a big bag of imperial sugar beneath my pillow and wanted to have sweet. I'm sorry, where I grew up, we talked about Domino sugar. It does begin at home. It does begin at home. And that's the bottom line. But there's a lot of people that don't want to say that for whatever reason now, because we want to socialize this problem across all society. Not enough money, Right. Well, teachers around here, at least in California, are pretty damn well paid. I haven't heard anybody griping about the pay scale here. Right? Maybe 20 years ago, 30 years ago. But it's amazing with even piss poor pay. Lyndon Johnson was a school teacher, right, in Texas in the 1930s. Hey, Scottish, probably was paid a pittance. But it had the calling that money was not the primary issue. We'll get by. Somehow or another, we'll get by. But then we had the development of the California Teachers CTA and these unions. And how you doing, North? If you made performance equal to pay equal to the performance, well, be a totally different issue. But we can't incentivize people like that. Nice to see you, North. Happy New Year. If I missed anybody, apologies. And Dad helping out again. Beans for my mother would slap the hell out of me checking my homework if something was goofed up or not done. Yeah. Same reason you grab your kids out of bed if they haven't brushed their teeth, and you make them brush their teeth and floss. You think America's the greatest country in the world? By what measure, Anton? Right? By what measure? I think we've lost the spiritual guiding light when people talk about separation of church and state. But yet, within our own United States Declaration of Independence, it says in there, men are endowed by the Creator with certain inalienable rights. Think about that. Is that separation of church and state? Right? And now, with that push to the side, we've lost a lot of the guiding principles. And when you think about terms like diabolic, well, what does die come? It comes from the Latin, which means divide. And when you divide people, you weaken people. So we've lost a lot of the unifying aspects of what it is to be American. So when you tell me, do you think America is the greatest country? In which way? Yeah, right, Chef. We're way behind the curve. No. I mean, think about that today. And I told you 2023 was going to be a spiritual year. Think about how we have pushed spirituality aside. Not religion, but spirituality. And as I said in the beginning tonight, that the devil's greatest triumph was having people believe that he does not exist. And when people say separation of church and state and things like that, they're thinking about organized religions. But Thomas Jefferson knew. When you say that we are endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights, it means rights that can't be taken away from people. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And you think about the countries that are the most totalitarian, the most authoritative, the most hateful towards their own citizens, viewing them as simply cogs in a machine. And they're the nations that are totally godless. Right. Somewhere in there is a message for that. So Anton Smith, I don't know if this is the greatest country. We used to stand for a lot of things. Right. I don't know. I've seen a lot in my years. I've seen a lot of huge change. I've seen less people stand on principle and more people stand on expediency when it comes to decision making. Hey, James. I've seen less ability to compromise and more division. Right? That's the greatest threat to this country is the division of people. Built the victory ships. Yay! Mare Island. Yay! So, to deny spirituality is to deny our very Declaration of Independence that this nation was founded on. And now we can't seem to row away from fast enough. Right? How our policy, I can't even imagine what other countries think of this. Well, Pop, we got the same situation there, right? We got other countries that we don't think highly of, right? The best thing about America, in my opinion, is we lay all of our dirty shit out there. We're not like the People's Daily in China, which always sanitizes and covers up and makes things always the best spin that you can put on things. Thank God we have a free press here. But sometimes a free press can be very demoralizing. Very demoralizing. Because in views and drama and negativism comes money. It comes interest of people. Right. Oh, let's see how the mighty have fallen. This is a good story, and let's harp on this. And you start to demoralize people. If people lose the incentive to make things better again. It's a very delicate sort of situation. And it's something that really over the last 3 to 6 months my eyes have really become open to these days. I was told the government tell the press what to say to the masses here in the U.S. Well, the government tell the press. I don't know. Anton, the press used to have limitations. The average American never even knew that Franklin D. Roosevelt was crippled. Because there was an understanding of the press corps that, we don't want to show our president as having any perceived weakness. And for the whole tenure of Franklin Roosevelt, there was only one picture that ever showed him in a wheelchair that was ever out and released to the public. Right? But that was by just mutual agreement. That people understood that there was a greater purpose than being TMZ and saying, oh man, did you guys know? Your president has polio and it looks like he's walking on 2 sticks, and look at these pictures and look at this film. To what end? Today we would be the first people to, with TMZ would be on the news. Oh my God. We're fucked. Our president can't even, this guy fell down and Gerald Ford fell and, right? But now it's all about what's going to generate public interest and advertising dollars. And there's no thought to the thinking about the whole. It's all about the individual. Oh, thank you, Judy. Disability ain't a weakness. There's no such thing as disability, Anton. It's called differently abled. Right? It's differently abled. Yes, people respected people back then because people served a higher purpose. They were taught things like patriotism, right? That in building a whole that's better than the individual. And sometimes you got to sacrifice a little bit. You take one for the team. We had an immeasurably happier society, right? Much happier. But now, because it's a spiritually empty vessel, we get what we get, right? Jody, happy New Year to you, babe. Yeah, we're gonna make this a better year. We're gonna make it a good year. Our brilliant in the mind. Everybody's differently abled. You know what I mean? There's profound disabilities that can't be overcome by sheer will, but they can be overcome by accommodation and things like that. And that's what I liked. All right. So when I became interested in special education, I was most interested in moderate to severe and things that could get people incorporated into life so we could tap into their thoughts and tap in and get them to stop thinking about their limitations and start thinking about their possibilities in life. I really enjoyed that. Left a real mark on me. But it's the start of a new year, and I always like that. I always like that. Yeah, people with autism have a capacity for self-learning because they don't have to be tracked in the same pathway as other people when it comes to being educated. Okay? But we've come to a time now where the expectation is that the state will take care of everything. It's the United States government's responsibility, or my state's responsibility. And, they'll have to fix it up. They'll have to deal with it. Meltdown of I'd say absolutely. The division of people. That's where the term diabolic comes from, Alan. DI from the Latin divide something, right? Have you ever seen America more divided than it is today? Did you ever see it more united than when it was fighting World War II? Right? Nobody questioned, oh God, I gotta work another shift, or they knew you had to take one for the team. Yeah, you had crybabies and whiners and things. But people were much more apt to put the good of the whole above themselves as individuals. And we're taught in society today that we need to put ourselves first. What the hell is this guy doing? He's got a truck there? What the hell he's doing? I'm going to throw it in the trash can? What the hell's that? Hey, kitty. Yeah, so make it a good one. Every day you start fresh. It starts a new year. What these guys are doing. And I'm always excited about a new year. Guys got it going on. Know what that is? I don't know. That's it, the Batmobile? What the hell is that? Or is that like a NASCAR thing? I can't really see it. It's like, I think it's like a NASCAR thing. I don't know what the heck it is. But I'm just enjoying my time until the rain comes back. How about that? Make sure you're on live chat, please. Live chat check. Live chat check. There we go. who drove my car there. I don't know what it is. It looks like a little Batmobile, but I don't think the Batmobile had any orange on. Yeah, I guess it had a little bit. I don't know. On my way. Also, live that they couldn't show the rest of the animals. I'm sorry to hear that, Kitty. Sometimes the public doesn't need to know everything. Well, the press had it. The press was also at times the press knew that there was a more immediate concern than breaking news and getting the story first and putting shocking news out there. You know what I mean? And it's amazing the amount of restraint that the press used to show because, well, they were also American citizens, right? And they gave a shit about the success or failure. Hey, Dave, of this enterprise. The lights didn't impress me. Yeah, cute kitty. I went down to Ethel M's in Vegas. And it was pretty. They had all the palm trees and desert stuff with lights everywhere. But I just thought there's just something lacking here. New Year's Eve was good. I saw a great laser show, man. I'm glad. Okay. Good to see you, Ron. And I came back and I looked at my video and I just said, this just doesn't hang together. This just is not, yeah, we went to Ethel M's. I don't know, Noreen. I don't think I'm going to put the video up. Sometimes I have to just say, you know what? I don't like, hey, Joe. Joe said, I've been to many countries in Asia. The people that I met and worked with were mostly, and now the governments were mostly not worthy of the people. That's exactly correct, Joe. You and I have seen a lot. And I looked at the video and I thought to myself, you know what? I don't think my subscribers are going to enjoy this. Didn't find any king cobras. We also went to an exotic pet store in Vegas, and there's a lot of things that I record that never make. I guess I should start a D channel and put up the stuff that didn't make it on. So it wasn't so much that it was disappointing, Noreen, because it was beautiful, but I thought it was thematically lacking. Right? It all became a way at the end to route people into the Ethel M chocolate factory, which you could look in the window. They were on cleanup. They weren't doing anything. But the people were working the counters. But, Noreen, I don't have a lot of money in life. And when I see a box of 16 chocolates for $55, I'm going to have some chicken tonight, Dave, with some salad. When I see a box of chocolates for 16 chocolates for $55, or I pick up something that looks like I really wanted one of these chocolate bars that had lemon curd inside of it. And I went to pick it up and I shook it. It was like a thing of chiclets inside. Yeah, Ethel M chocolates are delicious, but they're guitar chocolate, right? They're San Francisco guitar chocolate. Happy New Year, Nippy. I mean, why? I can buy a guitar 5-pound chocolate bar for $70 on the internet. Look it up. Yeah, I know, Amanda, and I don't even know about Godiva, but I can buy a 5-pound block of guitar cheese for chocolate for $70. And I thought, oh, I might get a box of these to give to the boss and Janet. But there's the realization I can't afford that. Right? I mean, it's just ridiculous. And will it be appreciated? I'm in a place where See's candy carries the day. I like Hershey's too. I like milk chocolate. You know, Dave, they were buying, no, my friend, they were grabbing stuff. And I thought to myself, well, Rosie, maybe you're the one that's out of step with the times. Maybe you just don't know the value of stuff anymore. Could be true. Maybe I don't know the value. I think C's is like $20 a pound or something like that right now. And thank you, Ron. Somebody said you cleaned up pretty good. Milk chocolate. Dark chocolate I just find too uh, grainy and sort of bitter, but other people swear by it. So it's different strokes for different folks. But I just love, Cadbury's and just really good, milk chocolate and things. So it's just me. Yeah, I'm sorry now, $28 a pound for beef. Yeah, I've been to Hershey Park. I used to go every year as an altar boy / choir boy. Back in the 80s, one of the accountants would fly in from the West Coast. He would always bring us Ethel. Oh, I'm sure that they're good, Sheila. One of our last great statements as presidents, the famous words he said at his inauguration. Well, that's so far lost on us today, Alan. No, I like milk chocolates. It's Guittard, Guittard. Guittard, Guittard. Yep, some people love dark chocolate. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's this guy doing? He's gonna take his pants down? I'm not sure if dark chocolate's good for you or not. I mean, anybody can say anything's good for you these days. Just everything in moderation. If you enjoy it, enjoy it. That's the thing. Is it good for you? Yeah, I guess it is. It's got flavonoids or whatever else that people talk about. Ooh, I went to Henderson and got the tour and bought some. Yeah, we went on the tour, but when I saw, Chef, that the boxes being wheeled in were Guittard chocolate, then I kind of had a little bit of a change there. Oh, let's see, where in the hell did that go? I had a little bit of a change of heart for the whole process there. Sorry guys, I'm trying to go. That's right. If it makes you happy, there's some people that would absolutely spend fortunes to have nice chocolate, and I say enjoy. When I have something to offer, never afraid. No, P2E is not a big P2E is just glad he's here. And I hope all your health issues get better in 2023. It was back in 06 or I'm not sure anymore. I don't know, Chef, they had a 16-piece box of chocolates for $55. And I thought to myself, $3.70 for one chocolate. I mean, that's like that's like a gallon of gas per chocolate, right? Hey, Midnight Rocker. And I don't know. I mean, they got a lot of overhead there. They had a lot of people working. They were dishing out goodies and everything else, and people seemed happy, and it was good. But I guess I was telling this story because when I went through the lighted gardens and things, it was nice. But it lacked it lacked creativity. It's just like, well, we've got 100, we got 25 palm trees, we got 55 cactus, so this is what we're gonna do. There just didn't, I just didn't think it was that good. Yeah, the Milky Way, 320 for 5.99 on Amazon. Yeah, guitar. Like I said, I saw a 5 pound block of guitar for $70. And when I'm looking in the factory floor there that day, and yeah, to be 8 wheelbarrows of Venezuelan piss ants or whatever they, and truly handmade chocolate. Guittard is a chocolate company. And I just saw a guy bring in a pallet full of boxes of Guittard chocolate. And I said, well, there's the secret there. Right? But I don't know. I mean, just, I don't think the average person's going to sit through. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys want to see what the lights were and all that, but I found it very, very boring. I guess I would say $55 for a box of 16. Now, the boxing was beautiful. And remember, that's what people were buying. You had nice gold leaf like boxes. 2-piece, really nice design. Then you would have a gold filigree, really nice looking bow this way on the package and that way, and it had a nice bow on it. I mean, it was beautiful. It was eye candy. When you hand that to somebody, it's basically saying, I think enough of you to give you this. This is chocolate. Okay, Dave, I mostly dart. I never had a bad chocolate. I never had a bad chocolate. Yeah, packaging is the thing. It's all about the visual appeal of, does it look like this cost money? Does it look like this person spent a lot of money on this? Because we're talking about chocolate. Yeah, there isn't any cocoa beans growing there. Unless you spend something here. What's that gonna be, Susie? the fancy 2 nights in the Vegas hotel at the Wynn, right? Susie, I'd feel like like Pretty Woman, and I'd feel like a duck out of water, right? It'd be like, it'd be like my chat people in my chat, my subscribers would flip their wigs, right? I don't know, Susie. There's certain people, like Rosie's a low roller, and people enjoy seeing me low roll through life. That gives them great pleasure because they think to themselves, damn, I could be like Rosie, but I'm not. Sometimes you need to splurge. Yeah, I agree with that, Amanda. You're right. You're right. John might be giving a Christmas/Valentine. Well, if I had a girlfriend I was trying to impress, I don't know. I don't even know if she'd even be impressed with it. We'd have to have a little sit down beforehand, and I'd say, this is cheap chocolate, right? This is this, right? I got to make sure you fully know everything I'm doing to get you between the sheets. So I want you to know, right? This ain't Hershey's, right? This is like really, really expensive. Okay. I'd have to have a little educational program. Oh, I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling, Susie. All the chickens are laying golden eggs. Can you believe that, Chef? You believe that? I don't even know if they winch, Chef, on the back end when the corporations or whatever, the organizations that you do your events for, whether they just suck down the current prices and say that's cool, we can just pass it along, or we'll just take one for the team, Whether they bitch and moan or make adjustments to the menu, I have no idea. A singles cruise, huh? Love, exciting and new. Come aboard, we're expecting you. The Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another run. Hey, Isaac Washington, your bartender. Hey. Uh, would you all watch Rosie and see? Of course they would. When I used to work at Hershey's, the best chocolate was the stuff that was fresh right out of the tanks. Exactly. But see, I always enjoyed Hershey chocolate, and I still do to this day. It's still far and away, that and Cadbury are my two go-to. I'm still one of the people that walk into a 7-Eleven and walk out with a Hershey bar. Yeah, you'll be my gopher. There you go, Susie. I'll be your gopher. Yeah, Hershey with almonds and all that. I mean, it's just a nice treat to me. Do I eat a lot of candy? No. No. Well, thank you, Pop. I guess I do enjoy being a commentator. It's really getting almost impossible saying that at book party. Yeah, I mean, and I don't know how they accept that, Chef. I don't know what they say. I don't know whether you got to take in proof, whether these people question you, they think you're bullshitting, or whether they read the paper and hear the news about what's going on. You know, how in hell did the pandemic, the eggs get so damn expensive? Somebody explain that to me. Right? And you can't tell me these days that every farmer, every commercial operation on planet Earth isn't popping as many egg-laying chickens as they can do. We should be swimming in freaking eggs. There should be the biggest titanic surge of eggs in the history of the world. Do I ever get coffee jitters? No. Bird flu, they're saying, well, it ain't everywhere. Right? But maybe it is, you know, being as we're in end times with pandemics and disease and pestilence. I've already had 3 cans due to rising costs. See, I mean, Chef, it's like you're in a rock and a hard place. What are you supposed to do? Dumb down the menu? We're going to have Safeway hot dogs and play grab ass after dinner? Hershey chocolate's too bitter? I don't know, Dave. You must be a Cadbury. I don't think Hershey's is bitter. For me, far and away, Cadbury was the best milk chocolate I ever had. Delicious. Chicken with machine gun buns. I mean, you know, what are you supposed to do? You see, you already got chicken on the menu. Yeah, we'll have a couple chicken legs and some broccoli and some rice. How's that? Right? I mean, what the hell do you do? Right. Are you supposed to offer alternatives for people? Jesus. I mean, that's what I worry about, Chef. People that begin to modify behavior on a big scale, and it just causes upheaval for people that are in the hospitality and entertainment and you know, catering and big events. Not everybody can do a big event, right? Something. So I don't know. All I know is with the price of commodities, that the backlash of supply is going to be enormous. It's going to be like a tidal wave that engulfs everything. And then you'll have them crying down on the farm that everything collapsed in pricing. South of the border, down Mexico way. Thumbs up or appreciated if you're coming in, guys. We've had such a good run last night. had such a fun time. And once again, let me reiterate, I do wish everybody a happy, healthy, prosperous 2023. It's going to be an interesting year. Give chickens laxatives. I don't know, Dave. Right. I don't have the solution. I'm not an agrarian. I'm not in agriculture. I wouldn't know 4-H from 2H to right. Give me German made Ferraro or Lindt or Cadbury. There you go, Ron. Well, Ron, you're in Australia. I think Arnaud's is good. I mean, I love Tim Tams. They're good. I enjoy them. Stick with beer in Mexico or bottled water. Or some of your finer dining establishments now have filtered reverse osmosis systems, but they know that people want to have a bottled water down there. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? To be more spiritual in 2023, Dave. That's my resolution for 2023, to get myself into tip-top shape. I know you saw me last night, think, oh, you're popping in a dress from 10 years ago and doing okay. But I feel a little flubbery. I want to get firmed up. I read someplace that a lot of chickens and turkeys died this year due to bird flu. So a shortage just means a shortage of eggs and higher price. But that always comes to an end, Joe. And because of the high prices, it leads to a eventual dramatic overproduction. Missy Jen said the best thing ever. Call me she. There's no trans pronoun, and I'm not. Exactly. I mean, we all said that. How you doing, Amelia? Good to see you, honey. Yeah, how to not win friends and not influence people is to go down that pronoun ridiculousness. I've recently discovered electrolytes oh man, you best have magnesium. I don't start my day without a 500 milligram magnesium. Okay. Got to get tightened up for the summer, Pop, Got to get tightened up. So I'm on a very keto right now. So I'm feeling good. I do have my oatmeal. I have a half a cup of dry oatmeal that I'll make up. I use the Steel Cut, the Bob's Red Mill winners of the Golden Spurtle Award in Scotland. Right, there is such a contest for oatmeal. And I like that because that makes up really good. It builds up some volume and it's good for you, right? And it just warms you up. It makes you happy. Throw a few raisins on there. Well, thank you, Pop. You're so sweet. Oats are very good for the heart. Yes, beta glucan. And Ron, make sure you're taking a magnesium pill. 10 years ago, when I first started my YouTube channel, I would go out walking and take the camera and do recorded content every day, and before live streams became a thing. And I just got progressively worse cramps would strike in the daytime. And one day I just went down hard and both of my legs just had the worst cramps in the back. I went home and did some research. I found a doctor called Dr. Napoli, Napoli. And it scared the hell out of me. Because it said, Dr. Napoli said, number one, something like 80% of Americans are deficient. Probably 80% of the people around the world are deficient in magnesium. They don't get greens. Okay. Now, he said, this to me might explain the high incidence of sudden death heart attack. Because when you think about it, magnesium is so critical for regulation of muscle and transmission of signals and things. That all a heart attack is an uncontrolled cramping of the largest muscle in your body, which always works, which is always working, whether you're sleeping or not, which is the heart. And I thought to myself, holy hell, if I'm having leg cramps now, I ran out to the store. My life was debilitated, guys. It was horrific. I went out to the store, and within, I want to say 30 hours, I never had leg cramps again. So some supplements, some juice is worth the squeeze. All right. And I think that you absolutely positively need to have magnesium in your diet. And make sure to look at Dr. Napoli's video. Jody, maybe you can find that. Dr. Napoli magnesium. Yeah, most nutrients are cooked, sodium, potassium, but a lot of people think eating bananas, but they're getting potassium. You need to have the magnesium. And that comes from leafy green vegetables. Thank you, Thomas. And there's been people that have told me how it has turned their lives around. And how you doing, Lindsay? Good to see you. And I think you may be one of them. It stopped my cramps cold, which were terrible. Terrible. Bird is not in a ditch. I don't know, Bobby. I haven't seen Blackbird in days. I don't know where he is. Magnesium's good for preventing migraines too. I'm not really sure about that, but it sure as hell turned my quality of life around. I became a believer in supplements, okay? So I always make sure to take my magnesium. Very, 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 very essential because the diet's so poor. I saw you once when you were walking away. I got leg cramps so bad that day, Joe, that it was horrific. I thought, I don't even have a phone to call Missy Jen. Right? And I thought, oh, well. No, you don't need to take anything else to make magnesium. I just take a 500 milligram. You can take up to an 800 milligram. And it was like magic. No more bouncing out of bed in the middle of the night with a horrific Charlie horse in the back of your calf, and being out on the road with electric shocks in the back of your legs. Just like, oh, wow. Thank you, Dr. Napoli. And who in the hell wants to be another statistic for a sudden death heart attack, which is nothing but an uncontrolled cramping of the heart? All right. Yeah, I'm going to take a pass on that. That's one ride. I'm not going to buy the ticket and take the ride on that deal. So I was I was thrilled that it was so fast. So fast. And so effective. And so cheap. Right. So very cheap. I like that. We don't need leafy greens. Let's be honest. I mean, it's look around you in the world today. I look at the 7-Eleven. People are walking out the door with 4 things. Anybody want to guess what those 4 things are that people are walking out of the 7-Eleven with? I think I'm on the sulfate, Susie. I got to look at it. 4 things that people are walking out the door with from the 7-Elevens here. I'm not counting cigarettes. I'm talking about food products. Right, anybody want to guess what the hell it is? Got part of it there, Lindy. Big gulps. Slurpees. Chicken wings. And pizzas. All right? Those are the big things. Hey, Kiwana, what you're not seeing offered is leafy green type of vegetables and things like that. Pizza, Slurpees, which I consider the same thing as the big gulps, the chicken, and the pizzas walking out the door. And China, they eat greens every day. Yes, they do. Condoms, chips, candy, and so. Well, I don't know about the condoms. That might be wishful thinking around here, Kuan. It's like it's not many of us strike lucky around. We aspire to buy condoms. That's our aspiration. That we need to stop at the 7-Eleven and pick up condoms, right? Not likely here, honey. I mean, here people would just fishtail it, just do without. Just do without it. That's it. Right. I mean, we're raw around here. We don't got time. Very interesting subject. Good to see you, June. Which part of the subject, honey? Salt can bloat and retain water, yeah. But salt's not the enemy a lot of people think that it is. In my opinion, just like, fats and things in the diet. But we have a lot of things that are processed here. And now, thank you, Shimei. There's Dr. Napoli's. Please, okay, June. Please, Shimei has posted the link there. Put that in your, just tag that to watch that later. Okay? You will definitely find that interesting. It'll be as apropos in 2023 as it was for me in 2013 or 2014 when I first saw it. Few things have ever changed the quality of my life so rapidly and so dramatically, but that was one of them. All right. That was one of them. Beets can help prevent heart attacks. They widen the blood vessels. Thank you. And I enjoy beets. Soda chips is two of them. Soda and chips. And, I've seen more pizzas go out of here, more chicken wings, more Slurpees, and big gulps. That's the main thing. All right. Because people are going to do that. I mean, there's no... we don't have nutritionists at 7-Eleven here sitting inside. Just blowing the whistle. Shh. Right. Illegal procedure number 42. 5-yard penalty. Still first down. Right. People could barely feed themselves for a reasonable cost today. I can go in that store and get a $4.99 cooked pizza. That I'm going to put that in my belly and I'm going to feel good tonight. Okay, yes, it's the lowest common denominator of a pizza. I heard food, gas, etc. all went up. I don't know, Kelly. We're still $4.49 for gas here. I don't know. I have to change my diet. Oh, that's okay, Shimei. Who here eats beets? I like beets. Pickled beets are like my favorite. I enjoy beets a lot. They're very rich in iron too if you're a woman and you're given to heavy periods and things like that. Beets are a good thing in that regard too. Pickled red beets, canned beets are making pickled eggs. Well, I enjoy beets. They're good. They're good. Not a lot of people. I like parsnips, turnips, rutabagas, all those root vegetables. Take some potatoes, carrots, rutabagas, parsnips, turnips, cut them up, put them on a baking dish, drizzle them with olive oil, a little salt and pepper on top, put them in the oven, 400 degrees for like 40 minutes. What a treat. Probably one of those roasted vegetables are one of the best things that you can eat and enjoy. Roasted root vegetables are amazing. But because of the low demand, we don't have a lot of people planting parsnips and turnips and, right? See, I wish I could get, well, Susie, you can only do what you can do. Artichoke hearts are good too. For me, yeah, they're pretty good. I've had artichoke hearts, but it's a pain in the ass to deal with. You were coming up to artichoke season here in California, and it's a pain in the ass to deal with eating a damn artichoke. Everything but lima beans and beets. So, oh, ooh, ooh. Jody. Yeah, they're good. I like them. That's good eating. Yeah, Jody's come a long way. I like to. Hey, Gray. I enjoy lima beans. I just don't see them too often. I don't like green beans. I like peas. You guys know that. I enjoy peas a lot. Cooking and prep is a major on eggplant. I enjoy a good eggplant too. It's nice. I grew my own for last year. Was nice. You can buy them canned for jarred, great with chickpeas, pasta, etc. Okay. Send us a picture, Scottish. I'm out of the shower. Let us see. Let us see. Introduced intermittent fasting. Oh, that's really cool, Jody. I just basically will eat any vegetable. Some more under duress than other ones. Have you ever had pea salad? I believe that I have. Eating greens every day is not easy, as they don't save. That's exactly right, June. That's one of the big issues. And, people can tell it's a chicken and egg thing. Oh, well, you should have greens at the 7-Eleven and they should be available. The basic problem is you can lead a horse to water and you can't make it drink. And you can't blame a company for not wanting to stock stuff that people aren't going to buy. Right? You can't fault them. I can go inside right now and I can show you salads in the refrigerated area that will sit there and be thrown out. They will be thrown out. And they're not walking out the door. If this place sells one salad in 24 hours, I'd be surprised. You know what's good, and I don't like bees, green, and homemade garlic gravy. Very tasty. That's cool. 8.9 and butter, 8 for. Who in the hell, MR? You paying $8.98 for a dozen or a pound? I don't know. It's like you should complain about school lunch. So yeah, I guess. Well, all that stuff's expensive. Butter. Yeah, iceberg lettuces suck. I add all the greens and beets in my smoothies along with everything. That's good, Kawana. Well, that would explain your beauty, babe. And your wisdom. And your cooking skill out there. Down in San Antone. Oh, the eggs. No, I think he meant like butter. I think butter. I might have to stick a cow out back. I don't know. Milk and butter and eggs and cheese, fresh from the farm to you. If you don't own a cow, call Cloverland now. It's North 92222. Bum, 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 bum. Kawana, did you see the picture of me in my dress last night? The old broad did it up for New Year's. New Year will be a better year. I hope so. I think it's going to be very challenging in a lot of ways, but we shall see. Happy New Year, Amy Michelle. Our eggs are 7-8 in the Southwest, organic eggs. I just buy farm and get a few goats for lawn cutting. Kawana's like, I had to see that on TikTok. Put those things away. What kind of fool am I? They're $5.99. Yeah, we get them $4.99. Thank you, Susie. I get them $4.99 here. I don't seek out organic eggs. At my age, I don't know if a chicken knows it's organic or not. Free range eggs at Aldi, $3.95. It's not too bad, Ron. Ron, have you ever had Big Red Kangaroo? Aussie Shooter always talks about Big Reds. Big Red Steaks. None on the shelves here at my stores. Wow, MR. Man, they're really porking you. Once in a while you can get like butter. Land O'Lakes has to compete with Challenge Butter here. Has to compete with the store brand. So you can get some good stuff. All the antibiotics, I want to secure my it's disgusting, horrible texture. I'm just curious what it would taste like, Ron. I'm the kind of person that likes to taste strange and exotic things. People live, like, oh, I know, Alan. And that's what I said. Should I blame the fast food restaurants? No, they're just giving the customers what they want. How many salads? Happy New Year, Alvin. Thank you. How many salads do you think goes out the door proportionally? What percentage of the daily sales, the daily revenue for a McDonald's would be for salads? Oh, wait. Right? Maybe 1 cent out of every dollar? Right? People consume red meats like crazy. I like to cook, so I mostly fix my own food. I ain't very many greens because of my mates. Yeah, it makes sense, Alan. Happy New Year, Ted. You got to eat what's going to not be interactive with your medication. Nobody would ever fault you for that. But perhaps you can take a magnesium pill. I don't know. I have no idea. What kind of fool am I? I ate at Wendy's tonight for first time in 4 years. How was it, June? Tell us what you had tonight, June. Tell us what you had tonight. I'm curious. What did you buy at Wendy's? Everyone knows it's Wendy. And Wendy's got fingers in chili. And rough finger on the Frosties for you. And calories galore. I had the double burger. How was it? I made black-eyed peas tonight. So good. Well, you must be Southern. That's what we always have for a good New Year. Black-eyed peas and nice ham hock. Delicious. Pork is cheap here, Ron. I had my pasta and sauce. Oh, lovely. You're such a very good. Fast food places have become much better at preparing food to the taste that people want to have. It's not often you're going to get a really shitty, yeah, I got pork loin. I'm going to cook that up. I still got that at home. I should probably cook that son of a bitch. I don't know. What kind of fool am I? Dude, go ahead, dude. Don't let me slow you down. Whoa. Dipshit. What a dick. Little prick in his car pulled out on me. I did a number on that pussy. Gonna have some meat to cook up today. Your thumbs up are very appreciated every time you come in. Makes me feel good. A new year, hey, let's win. Do 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 do. Don't hit anybody on the street. You can hardly see a thing. These headlights are so weak ass. Ooh 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 ooh. Oh 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 do 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 do. Oh, the door is open to the Shine Shack. Oh 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 oh. Sometimes Bird will take a 2 or 3 day sabbatical for me time. I don't like to bother people, you know. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Do 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 do. Oh 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 oh. Oh oh oh. Happy New Year, Blackbird. Just remember that ant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oh, let's see, Spike is still hanging. Spike is a thing of beauty. It's a good guard for the house. Kids see that and scream, ah! Oh, why must the world keep on to do? Do 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 do. Don't say no. It's the end of the world. Ah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ooh ooh. Do 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 do. La da da do do. Let's see. Susie gave us food. I want to get one of these. Now that Bird's here, I want to get one of these. And thank you again, Susie. Hold on a minute. So anytime, just remember that ant. Oops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Oh. Yeah, I think the rain's coming back. It must be raindrops. Do do do. Ooh. Do 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 do. Ooh ooh. One thing that hasn't gone up is beer. Well, I'm definitely slacking way back on the beer here for 2022. 2023, I mean. Just cutting way back on that. All right, we're going to cook all this pork because we can have some for breakfast tomorrow. It's very keto. Okay, the barbecue sauce is not like, okay, bro, you know, we get it. You know, don't bust my balls, all right? Let's see. Where's that barbecue? Do 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 do. Just remember that. Oh yeah, but I got to spray the trees for peach leaf curl for because it gets a fungus, so I have to spray the doggone. This pork looks pretty good still. This was a good deal, see? $3.99 a pound. And then that was $5.71 for a pound and a half. Now that's pork loin. Right? Thank you, Renee. You're so wonderful. I think I'm crushing on Renee. All right, we're going to put a little bit of EVOO in. We don't do a lot of fancy ass cooking for that. So our goal here is to get toned up a bit. All right, because ladies, you know we need to watch our figures. All right. Yeah, pork is always a good deal here. What's salt and sugar? Yeah. Pork country style ribs. You can put these in the oven too, but we're just gonna fire it up here. Let's see. We want safe food handling. All right. Just pop that right in the wok. Okay, I'll cook it all. No sense. And then just have it for another meal. I'm gonna wash off that knife real good. Sugar cane was around last night. Yeah, my motion, I spent a lot of money on getting this place set up. Last month electric bill came, I immediately went out. As much as painful as it was, I went out and dropped $200 on $200 on everything in here is LEDs now. The whole house, the shine check, everything. And these are dimmable LEDs. I only put the 40 watts. I don't need a lot of light here. Nice. So sugar cane was here last night. So I'm taking the beer way down this year. You guys know I love my beer, but I drink a very low carb beer, but still. I think Sharon Sheridan sent that in. How's that thing banging, blowing off? All right. And let that fire away a little bit. I'd like to do something a little special. Once that gets a little bit of a good head on it. Now I don't wear perfume because of where I work. The facilities I work in, you're barred from wearing. I just never adopted the habit. No fragrances. I must throw a little brown sugar on there. It's not keto, but I'm not a slave. I do keto, like, make sure I do a lot of exercise this month. Yeah, just because of the work I do, you cannot wear. Most all hospitals and clinics have a. They even ask people that are visiting, don't wear perfumes and scents. Issey Miyake fragrance, nice. Bought a bottle of black opium intense. It's so dreamy. That's nice. Tara, how you doing, babe? Happy New Year, beautiful. My Tara girl. I want to see Tara. You've got to have heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Now we can put our sauce in and just slow cook these babies. Right? We get that infused in there a little bit, and that's the way we do it up. Uh-oh. Everybody knows I'm not very girly girl, so until it's time to be girly girl. So I don't know what I'm going to do this week, guys. I could be in Vegas this week. I don't know. I could be traveling. I'm not really sure. Not really sure what the dealio is going to be. I'm going to start this next project on this. I did metal detecting today. Another very interesting, two interesting finds today. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I have any, you're going back to work tomorrow. Can't wait, huh? Oh, that makes two of us. Ollie, hook that with that. And that just picks up all that nice sauce and starts to glaze it. That brown sugar helps to be a binder. Keeps that sauce sticking to it. You want to go back to your routine? I don't know. Good night, Pop. And this stuff is really my crack to Coke Zero. I really like this stuff. Hey Jody, could you do me a favor and just see if that live stream from last night's finally live again? This son of a bitch has been processing for like 9 hours now. They're certainly taking their good old sweet time. Because people bother me, where's the live streams? Well, sometimes you gotta be there, you know. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, do, 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 do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Need to make sure you're drinking your water too. You can't use any kind of scent where I am. Not allowed. Cheryl S. would write you up for that. You have to report to HR. Holy smokes. Really? That's Cheryl S. territory right there. Called right in. We've got a little problem this morning. It's always 9 a.m. on Monday morning, right? Or long nails. You can't really. So I've started, since I'm kind of on my way out, I've started to actually, like, begin to grow them out a little bit. Hope nobody really notices. My claws. Notice those claws. Yeah, Bird was on sabbatical for a couple days. Oh, this is looking good. Just getting all nice and barbecue crusted there. Oh yeah. The way to do it. You put a little brown sugar on it, it becomes a nice binder in there. Ooh. Oh. Some people are very, hey freak, how you doing? Happy New Year. Some people are very sensitive to scents. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. People are much more sensitive. I'm doing good, babe. Thank you. Find another nurse. Hey, Fly. I love Catherine. She scared the hell out of me last night with her little foray to the ER. Good Lord. Yeah, find a different nurse. Right. Oh, thank you, Flan. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot more of that type. I've been requested to do more of that content because it stays on YouTube, right? Otherwise, on Twitch, it just disappears, right? That's the problem with that. Oops, there goes another. Ooh, 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 ooh. 'Cause he's got high. Did Jody ever say if that was visible or not from last night? Yeah, she's okay. Scared the hell out of me last night. Grocery outlet. Yes, it was a great deal at Grocery Outlet. Yes, it was. It looks like that thing may be live now. Okay, it's live. Thank you. So it's all been reprocessed. Daggone, man. That took like, what, 8 hours? No, you just let that lid stay on and that heat will just finish cooking that on the inside without overdoing it. Oreo, Happy New Year. I did get to meet Dr. Jonathan Livingston Cheng, though. Okay, well, that's good. Somebody's got to be there. All right. Some of the best doctors are Chinese trained. All right, let's sit this here. Y'all get to see me eat tonight. Oh, what a pleasure. I guess I could, nah, I don't got, yeah, I guess I could set up in here. Hold on a minute. Oh. That's weird sound. Shut it down, restart it. Dead now? I thought we just killed the computer. What the hell's going on? Our computer might have just died. Why are you making weird fans running? Everything else. I tell you, everything is breaking down over here. What's in the bag? I don't know what the hell it is. Things like breaking down. Listen to this fan running like a. What the hell's that all about? Did we blow up the computer last night? I don't know. It's like we blew up the computer or something. Too much hotness last night. Listen to this goofy fan running. What the hell is that all about? Right? No idea. What the hell that's all about? Damn thing. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, we were like 12:30 or something. Hey, Shauna. Hey, thank you, Jill Smith. I have no idea what's going on here. Shocked you didn't bust out that. I know, knock it all over. I came close a couple times, but this stupid fan is running. What is going on? let it rest a minute. I have no idea what's going on. It was just, everything is just busting down here. This Lenovo is like a 2008. What the hell is this thing? Lenovo ThinkStation E20. E20. God knows how old this thing is. All of this equipment needs enema and a blow job to clean out the inside of it. Some compressed air. Maybe this will work now. I don't know. If that fan starts to go, we're like screwed, right? Ugh. Yeah, there's that goofy fan again. Doesn't sound good. It's really pissing me off. Alright, let's try removing a few things here. Man, that's really good luck, right? I just kicked it. That doesn't sound good at all, does it? Come on, dude. Come on. Any of you computer geeks out here? The fan of doom? Oh, thank you, Alan. This is really making me mad now. The hell would the fan be running? And you Einstein, it's a towers, take the case off, put a fan on it. The fan's running. It's not hot, I just turned it on. Turn it off again. Let's let it sit for a while whilst we commence to get something to eat. I'll tell you, everything's breaking down. The computers are way too old. We've got an HP small form factor here. It's older than hell, right? This thing is so damn old. There's our amplifier. There's our speakers. So, all right, it looks like we're kind of well. We've had this situation before. Let's just stay optimistic for a bit. All right, let's commence to eating now. Oh man. As Scarlett O'Hara said, tomorrow is another day, and so it is. Do 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 do, do 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 do, la dee da da do. Never sweat the small things. La dee dee dee, la dee dee dee. Sometimes you just gotta let it reset. What does that mean when the fan just comes on and it's like it doesn't go into a boot mode? It's probably curtains for the damn thing. Maybe it needs a cleaning. Yeah, well, it'll probably be a project for tomorrow then. See if I can work remotely tomorrow. So let's eat here. Let's get some meat down. Let me try pushing this button in here again. I bought this used too, so. I think we'll just let that fan run, see what the hell happens, see how long that sucker runs. I don't know. It's really gonna make me not real happy in the new year. I don't know. I think we overheated it last night. We had that baby going good. I don't know. Oh, that's perfectly done. Yum, yum. Nice and tender. Too much grease in the pan. I don't know. June, it's okay. Let's see. Computer fan runs, but will not boot up. And power all leading there, but fan there. Change the power supply. You shitting me? Bad power supply. Check your monitor, disconnect your devices, listen for beeps. Alright, that's what we'll do. We'll disconnect all the crap that's connected to it. Delicious. Who knew we'd be on a repair job tonight? Gosh, if it's not one thing, it's another. Right. Happy New Year, Optimus. Let's go ahead. Let's freak out. Turn off that. What the hell is that on for? All right, here we go. I want to take everything out. Son of a bitch off. Take out all of these. Strip this baby right on down. All right. Sometimes we got too many of these babies in. Got these Logitech. I don't know why there's so damn many of them. Got 5 of the damn things. All right. Disconnect that, disconnect that. All right, we are totally stripped out here. All right, here we go. I think everything's seated good. All right, let's see what happens now. Son of a bitch. Well, I guess that's the end of the damn line. I can hear like. Oh, just leave the thing on. Oh well. Oh, ridiculous. More bullshit. There's really nothing on that computer anyway. How old is that? What did I call that? E20? Let's see. Lenovo E20 desktop. Wonder when the hell how old this thing is. I don't know. April 2010. Oh no. 10. So what are we talking about? I mean, 13 years old. Maybe it's reached the end of the line, man. It might have reached the end of time. Oh. Try this. Unplug the computer, then hold down the power button for 60 seconds. It's a dead, man. It is dead. Dead, dead, dead. The hell knows. We got to screw around with that tonight. I think I had that problem before. Chuck it in the trash. It's very easy, MR, if you're not the one that's buying it. It's, you know. Oh, corrupted BIOS. Failed BIOS update recovery. The hell's that? Son of a gun. Ridiculous. Right? It's got a goofy fan running. It's like it changed when it came inside. Probably got used to the cooler weather outside. We might have fried it last night. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm 2010, honey. It's the Ancient Mariner. We're gonna have to do some brain surgery on it. Unbelievable. Yeah, it was the dress last night Friday. It's been inside all day. It shouldn't be cold. Right? Although, I brought it outside from yesterday. I turned it on. It was on all day. And then I finally turned it off last night. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's have another piece of pork here, and then we'll get on the job. All right. Try this sucker. I don't even get to eat my dinner. This goofy thing. Oh. hold down the button for 60 seconds. I liked it because they used basically IBM stuff and it was always good, you know. Right, IBM's always solid as a rock. International Business Machines, founded 1911 by Thomas Watson. I've never seen this button push do anything. Apple. Hey DJ, how are you, sweetie? How you doing? It's nice to see you tonight. Let's see, we got everything disconnected. So we open up the baby. Oh. Let's see, we'll start to get into the guts of the deal here. Let's see what we got. Sometimes we might have a little displaced RAM here. Reseat that a little bit. And it doesn't look real dirty inside. Doesn't look too bad. Too dirty. All right, let's put a little bit of fire in the hole here. Let's see what we got before we shit can the whole deal. Luckily, I don't have a lot of stuff on this baby. Most of my stuff is on my Dell over there. I have to start swinging the Dell into action. See, the thing shouldn't start up like that, right? I haven't even pushed the button. Yeah, just... Oh! Isn't that weird? Happy New Year. I think we might have hit the end of the line. I don't want that thing to boot. Now we run it. Looks like it was happy outside. Probably have to put it outside again, I don't know. You son of a... Alright, well, you suck. Let's see. Got the drive should be okay. CPU looks decent. I don't think that slipped at all. Certainly no drinks got down there last night. Just might be wore out. Yep, we just ate food. Say it's probably the power supply. I'll probably have to pull that tomorrow. And look at that. Oh, man. I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes I've had this when I've taken it inside and outside. Kind of weird. All right, stick this baby back outside again. Let's stick this baby outside. Might just be too long. It's sat outside. All right, we'll let that sit outside for a while. Cool your heels for a while, dude. Cool your heels. That thing's basically sat outside for months and months and months and months. Let me look at my other desktop unit here. And here we got an HDMI. That should be okay. We'll probably get this one swinging into action tomorrow. That one's probably history. All right, that's the end of the line. Mail it to you. It's a long trip there, Dave. That is a long ass trip to where you are. All right. Let that go. It might have moisture in it. I'm not sure. But we're going to sit it outside for a few hours and just let it stew. These stupid things never work. There's no beep codes, no nothing. Ooh. All right. Beat it with a hammer. That's what the hell I want to do. I'm going to see if we can get the other computer set up in the short run. I swear, sometimes going in and out of temperature has done this. Reseat the video card. Move the memories. We got a lot of shit to do. Reseat the power cord. Oh, wow. Reseat the CPU. Most probably the power supply is causing the problem. Young kid and check it? Hell no. I know more than these kids today when it comes to the hardware side of stuff. These kids in the neighborhood could tell you how to cook up some, you know what. Oh. Just have to figure it out, man. We just got to figure it out. Need one more bit of pork. too damn big a piece. Oh, oh. What a delicious pork surprise. Damn, I can't believe this computer. I think it's all weather. I think it's all related to temperature. I'll tell you guys, I think it's all temperature related. Like that boy likes to be outside with the cats. Maybe, no, I don't think a cat whizzed on it. Reading chat on TV. Yeah. We're not giving up yet. It's a 2010 unit. I got it used. Got it running. So I guess I've had it, I don't know, 10 years. It's a real pain in the sack. I paid hardly anything for it. I deal in junk. Cat whizzed on it, you would have smelled it, yeah. Mm-hmm. My camera's in the phone. I'm on my Galaxy S10 Plus. We'll see if we can get the bastard to boot. Yeah, I got my little selfie stick with the tripod holder. As soon as I finish eating, we'll be trying it again. We'll go inside, disconnect some crap inside, reseat the cards. See what the hell we get. Sometimes the warmer temperature inside might have unseated some of the connections for. Always work from the most simple solutions. I don't believe it's other people's responsibility, Dave, to be honest with you. I don't like the idea of wish lists and things. You know, people do, supporting here is great, so I don't really like wish lists and stuff. I don't like memberships, I don't like wish lists, I don't like Patreons. But that's just me. I mean, your mileage may vary. I've seen just an explosion of greed. You didn't have to tell me cyanide cupcake. I said no from day one. I got YouTube bugging me every day. Cats are all dancing around. All right, dinner time's over. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Greed is killing the YouTube platform. Oh. What are you knuckleheads doing? You already ate? You guys already ate. Let's see, where are we gonna put this baby? Fire it up over here. Sit down a minute. Sit over there a minute. Oh, what a nightmare. Might be the end of the line of that. That's like a 13-year-old unit, right? I've got a nice Dell laptop here. Ooh. I just wanted this for outside. What the hell does that do that? That weird ass thing does that weird ass thing. Here's the fan. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to sit this down. We're going to reseat this video card here. Oh. Okay, there it is. That's the NVIDIA Quattro unit. Clean these pins up a little bit. This was an expensive card I bought. Right. I don't even know if you needed to. Well, I don't have that old thing. Let's remount this baby. Okay, that's reseated. See if that made a whit of difference. I'm not going to have too much patience with this because it might be the end of the line on it. Yeah, I've never really seen that succeed. See, it just like kind of starts itself. I don't think I got anything else plugged in. I think I got everything removed. I think that, my friends, is the bitter end. So in the meantime, let's go over here and let's see if we can get the unit set up here. I don't know where the hell to sit it. All right. Okay, I think we'll have to. Let's get our Dorito bikinis out of here. All right. Let's set this baby up. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see if we can get this set up over here. Should be a more modern setup anyway. Right, we got the big Dell job. Oh, let's see. We can't use that. We got to use like a HDMI. I don't know if I got a little mini HDMI or not. I think I do. Let's see, what do we got around here? Down we got our Space Girl from Planet Triple X. Always a crowd pleaser. Let's see. Let's see. All right, we got an HDMI. I don't know if it's a mini. Let's see if we can get this baby fired in. That's a nice fit right there. Oh, Rosie, you've done it again. Let's see, let's get the back of this thing. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. How about that? Let's see, where the hell is this going to plug in? Where the hell are we putting this? We don't need this anymore. Let's put the HDMI in. Where the hell is that? You got to smile a little, rough a little, cry your eyes out. All right, let's see what happens if we boot up this baby. Here we go. We got the sound. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Ooh. Ooh. With songs they have sung for 1,000 years. Now we have to cast this over to the other unit here. That's what we got to do. Right. Do 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 do. La dee 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 do. We could be in the twilight zone if everything is busted. Let's give that a go. Like Marley's ghost, that is a doornail. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Black Eyed Peas, take the ram sticks. Yeah, I will, DLG. Right now, I just need to get airborne. We need to cast from that computer to this one, and then I won't really much care. There's nothing really left on that one. Do, 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 do. Orc, 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 orc. Here we go. Let's see. Goes on. This could be a while. This Dell is slower now. Right. We gotta find which of the things controls this keyboard. Not our most scintillating content tonight. I think that's it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gotta be patient, man. I don't like that about the Dells. They just really, they're real ball busters. Sometimes you have to restart it. Oh, here we go again. It's a Bootmaster. The Spinning Circle of Doom. Do 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 do. Let's see. Let's get that display. We have to screencast that over here. See, it's like the Bermuda Triangle here tonight, right? We're gonna have to boot this baby up in BIOS mode. Might be something in the air. We might be in a... Please wait. We might be in a zone of horror here. We're going to get the power brick and plug it in here too. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, what do we got? Recovery. What are we saying? It looks like Windows didn't load. You like to restart? Yeah, just restart. Don't screw all around. All the other crap will. Start up, you mofo. Alright, let's get plugged in. There we go. We should be good to go. I don't know. We might have to go back to recovery mode. Could be a while. Meanwhile, let's go into the other operating room. Let's go into the other surgical ward. Let me tell you, June, if you didn't laugh, you'd cry. See, it's just like a ghost. It just starts up itself. Let's spool it a little bit. Let's check our next patient. Ooh. That could be the end of the hard drive. I don't know. Yeah. Old Marley was dead as a doornail. Yeah, it's like it's not doing anything with the hard drive. All right, well, the old ancient mariner might have finally bit the dust. That's a good graphics card. Then this thing won't go up. All right, we got double trouble tonight. Nothing's overheating. It hasn't been plugged in. We're going to unplug that and reboot this. Oh, there we go. That was stupid on my part. How dumb am I? Rancho. Okay. The Rancho. A working American ranch. All right, there we go. As soon as I plug that in, it's just like, really? Just kind of zap that. Let's see. Take that out for a bit. There we go. We're going to cast this to the other. Oh, let it get started. Let's see. Mega booty. So it's just like it's really. We having fun tonight? Oh yeah, Rosie. This is a barrel of laughs, babe. This is a barrel of fun. Let's put it in that slot. Let's see what the hell happens there. There we go. Let's see. Duplicate, extend, second screen only. How about that? There we go. Let's see if we can bring it up there. Ooh. We might have the, oh, we're not even damn site plugged in, man. Yeah, what are we doing? There we go. Let's see. Second screen only. Let's see what the hell happens over here. Miles says he will walk through it all if need be as a remote service to you. Well, he's sweet. This thing is just so old, right? Ooh, 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 ooh. We'll get it. Might take a bit. Take a while. It's gone through the spinning circle. It's funny you should mention that, Alan. I had a video where I put the keyboard through the dishwasher. Worked beautifully. Okay, well, we ain't extending here. Duplicate. I don't know. Just not getting anything here. We probably need to find HDMI 1. I think that's it. Let's see what that does. See what we got. Now which one of these damn things controls this? That's HDMI 1. Should come over here, and there it is. Yay! All right. Now I think we can set up our supplemental keyboard here. All right, so we're in business here. Let's find out which one of these little Logitechs controls this one. It ain't that one. We're making headway, guys. I really don't care if the other one, I don't care if the other computer bit the dust. There's really nothing to it anyway. Yeah. Man, I've done that before. Let's see if this one works. Should allow control of this keyboard. I think it's this one. That's gonna work over here, huh? this is working. All right. That's working good. But how can we control that with a separate unit here? Let's see. None of these are working. Let's try this one. Should be able to fire this supplemental one. Five of these little dipshits. Oh, yay, it's working. All right, so we got full control here now. All right, that's good. So we can run that. I think we got the speaker working okay. Let's test it up. Let's see that big mouth Rosie on here. Let's see. All right, we're making progress. We're making progress here. So we're running off that unit over there, which we can control everything now. All right, let's see. Let's make sure the output's going to work for the audio. We're going to be a little slow here. Let's make sure it's going to work. Let's see if we got any sound at all. Do 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 do. Let's put the sound on here. You might get some feedback here. Let's see. Okay, we're not getting any sound, so we need to put this baby in. I think that's the spot for it, right? Let's see, information. Let's see, speaker out. Dell speaker out. Let's see what that does. Oh, it's always a challenge. All right, here we go. Let's see. No volume there. Let's try. Let's see. And I got it plugged into the right place, right? Yeah. It's the right output. Let's see. Speakers. Oh, what a night. It's like the Titanic, a night to remember. All right, let's try that. We definitely need some audio. Let's try this. Okay, here's this one. Realtek audio. Let's try this one. everything is gonna be a drag, right? Everything. We don't want the Dell audio. That's ridiculous. We don't want that one. All right, let's try it again. Let's see which one. Information. All right, headset, speaker, yeah. Oh, what a nightmare. Let's see. We need our audio. We need our audio. Let's see. Call in night from the other night. Let's see that. Let's get that going. All right. I hope this thing's still plugged in okay. I think it is. Let's speaker out. Let's try that. I'm getting frustrated. Display audio. I don't even want that. What device did you plug in? Should run there. I don't know what's going on. We got nice picture, but we ain't got sound. And it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Doo-ba-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-boo. Derpa, derpa, derpa. Let's try this again. We're getting jack on that. Oh, I'm getting madder than hell. Try the Dell playback device. Yeah, that's what I got on here. I got a Dell, right? I think I'm fully plugged in. Let's see, should be working good. We got our sound bar. That's a Dell sound bar. That should be working okay. I just don't know why that's not picking up. Let's get the speaker set up. It's configuration. Device model. I don't know what the hell it is. What is this? AS500. Now you gotta have this. You got an AS500. It ain't even here, man. Ooh. Man, you gotta be crapping me. It's not one thing, it's another. Enhancement. Audio speaker should be gone. Yeah, I think a restart could help. Let's restart it here. That's a good idea. Restart can fix a lot of shit. All right, let's restart. All right, there we go. That's a good idea. We're going to restart this baby up. Meanwhile, let's go into the other surgical operating room here. Let's see if this thing's going to continue to be a prick over here. Let me give this one push. Bullshit. So you are going to go outside into the cold tonight. That's where you're going to go. All right, let's check the reboot. See what's going on. We rebooting mess. Rebooting mess. Let's see what the hell happens. Oh, please wait. When you mess with the, like, here, buzzing, yeah, there's a buzzing. That's just some low voltage going through it. We'll figure that. I think I'm gonna put the other computer. I'm gonna put the cover on and put that outside. Maybe a cat will pee on it and make it work. Maybe a cat will whiz on it and fix it tonight. Put this outside in the cold again. Might be a fair weather friend. Might be a fair weather friend. All right, we've rebooted over here. Let's put the Rancho password in. All right, there we go. All right, let's get that. Give that a minute to boot up. Good. Do 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 do. Good night, Flan. I'm waiting for this to boot up. It's slower now. All right, let's see what we get now. All right, that just went loud, and I didn't do anything on it, so that might be a good sign. or it might not. We'll know in a moment. Tito. Google 2023, just shoot it. SSD. I don't know if it's worth it on that computer, to tell you the truth. Fuzzed, I'm not sure if it's worth. I've got thermal paste out there. I just don't know if that unit's, I think it's just been used to being out in the cold, and then I brought it in and ran it. I don't know. We'll know tomorrow on that. Might be a cold weather unit. Who in the hell knows? Sometimes computers are very sensitive to temperature. I know this, my desktop was nice and fast. This is slower than hell. All right, let's go over to YouTube. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's see what we can put on here for a minute. The amazing Mr. Williams, whatever the hell that is. Let's see. I'm getting shit for sound. Not getting any sound at all. Let's see. No, we ain't getting jack on that. Let's see. We got this thing. I don't want this display though. Oh, I got the wrong one. Let's put this one on. This might be it. All right, we might have a little bit of a breakthrough here. Let's see. Now we can redo this. Let's see this. All right. Yay! Success.
All right, come on, Cinderella. The ball is over.
The ball is over, baby. The ball is over. All right, guys, we got success. Now, this is enough to keep us going here. This is good. So this has been successful tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out this evening. We'll see what happens with that other one, but we can definitely go airborne in here without any big issues. So thank you guys for being along tonight. And I got a metal detecting video coming out tomorrow with a couple really screwy, interesting finds. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, and to my wonderful moderators, thank you. We have fixed the issue. Boom. We were defaulting to the wrong unit here. So guys, thank you. Have a wonderful night. Joey D, Jody, Kins, mess with the RAM and the PSU. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Fuzzed Mama, when probably tomorrow after work. So thanks everybody. Have a great one.